Have you ever had a strange feeling that someone was quietly testing you? Not directly challenging you, not openly disrespecting you, but doing small things that felt intentional. Maybe they interrupted you while you were speaking. Maybe they ignored something you said, just to see how you would react. Or maybe they made a subtle joke at your expense while watching your face carefully. Most people think these moments are random, but psychology suggests something very different. In many social situations, people constantly test each other's boundaries and power. Not always consciously, but often instinctively. They want to know: how confident are you? How much respect should they give you? How much control do you really have? And the way you react in these small moments quietly determines how people treat you in the future. In this video, we'll explore 6 subtle signs someone might be secretly testing your power, and what these behaviors reveal about human psychology. Sign 1. One of the most common ways people test someone's confidence is through interruption. Imagine you're speaking during a conversation. You're explaining an idea or telling a story, and suddenly someone cuts you off. At first it might seem accidental, but sometimes the interruption is intentional. Psychologists describe this as a subtle dominance test. The person wants to see how you respond. Do you immediately stop talking? Do you let them take control of the conversation? Or do you calmly continue and maintain your space? Confident people usually respond without aggression. They simply finish their thought. Not loudly, not emotionally, just calmly. And this quiet confidence often sends a clear message: I'm comfortable holding my ground. Sign 2. Another subtle way people test power is through humor. But not the friendly kind. These are jokes that feel slightly uncomfortable. A sarcastic remark about something you said, a playful insult in front of others, or a comment that makes people laugh while putting you in an awkward position. Often the person delivering the joke watches your reaction carefully. Do you laugh nervously? Do you look embarrassed? Or do you stay calm and confident? Psychologically, these moments reveal how much social pressure someone can place on you. People who remain relaxed and unfazed often signal strong social confidence. And interestingly, the jokes usually stop after that. Sign 3. Another powerful test is simple: silence. You say something during a conversation, and someone acts like they didn't hear it. They change the subject, or they continue speaking as if your opinion never existed. This can feel frustrating, but sometimes it's not random. The person may be testing how strongly you stand by your ideas. Do you repeat your point calmly? Do you clarify your position? Or do you withdraw completely? Confident individuals don't chase validation, but they also don't disappear. They simply restate their thought calmly, without emotional pressure. And that calm persistence often shifts the dynamic of the conversation. Sign 4. Power tests are not always verbal. Sometimes they happen through personal space or boundaries. Someone may stand too close, interrupt your schedule, or repeatedly ask for favors that inconvenience you. At first it may appear harmless, but these behaviors often reveal something deeper. They are testing how easily your boundaries can be pushed. People who struggle to say no often become targets for repeated pressure. But confident individuals communicate boundaries calmly, not aggressively, just clearly. And once those boundaries are respected, the tests usually stop. Sign 5. Sometimes the test isn't about what someone says. It's about how closely they watch you. During conversations, some people observe reactions intensely. Your facial expressions, your tone of voice, Your body language. They may say something controversial or slightly provocative, just to see how you respond. This is often an unconscious psychological behavior. Humans constantly scan others for emotional signals. They want to understand confidence levels, insecurity, and social dominance. People who remain composed and relaxed under observation often appear naturally powerful. Because emotional stability signals control. Sign 6. The final sign can appear in everyday situations. Someone questions small decisions you make. They challenge simple choices. Or they subtly resist instructions. Not aggressively, but persistently. This behavior can be another quiet test. The person wants to see how confidently you stand by your decisions. Do you become defensive? Do you immediately change your mind? Or do you calmly explain your reasoning? Confident people don't react emotionally to these challenges. They simply communicate clearly and move forward. And that calm decisiveness often earns quiet respect. Human interactions are full of subtle psychological signals. Sometimes people test others intentionally. Sometimes it happens completely unconsciously. But these small moments often reveal deeper social dynamics. How you respond to interruptions, jokes, pressure, or challenges quietly shapes how others perceive you. Power in social situations rarely comes from aggression. It comes from calm confidence, from emotional control, and from the ability to hold your ground without creating unnecessary conflict. Because true confidence doesn't need to shout. It simply shows itself through calm presence and clear boundaries. And people notice that more than you might think.